Good afternoon and welcome to our virtual panel discussion. Today I'm joined by three leading voices in the B2C space to talk about how consumer brands can innovate during the COVID-19 crisis and come out the other side stronger.
We were really focused on community from a physical perspective. That obviously changed quite quickly. We quickly kind of regrouped and saw an opportunity to take that community digital.
We were focused on, at that time, really talking about building brand disciples. And when we think about that from our space, we think about it in two ways. One is the consumer. How do we engage with the consumer in such a way that they go back and tell stories? And that really opened up our Denny's on demand, right? So how can we be so flexible and meet our guests where they are and build those brand disciples as well as internal consumer, and that's our team members.
Yeah, I think as the pandemic hit in mid-March, we saw really a huge surge in customers that were demanding our e-commerce offerings. So pickup, delivery, Kroger Ship, anyone that's in the brick and mortar physical retail space would be lying to you if they said that they hadn't used the words contactless or frictionless over the last year or two.
Unprecedented will certainly be the most used word of 2020.
Yeah.
But contactless is right behind it. So,
since the pandemic, we've had to think of that more in terms of customer health and safety, our customers' wants and needs, and we definitely found that there was, a need for more contactless options. Really kind of eliminate all of the touch points. Literal touch points in the store, whether that's with an interface or even another customer or associate when they can buy all of their groceries and then pay for it using their phone.
Yeah, looking back on it now, it's the phases of the pandemic and the way we were talking to our customers. It seemed pretty interesting looking back on it. It changed daily. We were reevaluating in pretty much real time.
And so reskilling for us is huge. In fact, for 2021, that's reskilling is going to be a revolution.
But things are changing every day. We have to be ready in the event that stores are reduced to reduced capacity.
We have a high clientele of older and we love them. They come in, but how do I pull up the menu and what does that work? So it was interesting. Our IT department did a fantastic job moving so quickly in that space. And at the same time, we had to make sure our teams were ready to support that and actually execute in the front lines and making that happen.
I guess, we've talked a little bit about how fast technology is moving. It's moving really quick. We're all having to make decisions really fast, but making sure you're not losing your authenticity in the midst of that. There's any number of opportunities and things we could talk about on our channels, we could do internally, we could launch, but making sure that we're not losing sight of who our customer is and how we can really meet them where they are and provide them something even on top of that, but not losing sight of who we authentically are as a brand and what our mission and values are. I think has been sort of an important guiding light for us when there's so much out there you can chase.
Thank you guys for bringing your A game today. Thank you very much, panelists Ashley, Fasika, Brad. What amazing content. We really appreciate it. Take care.
Take care. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.